Echo super has a second super. Hit me, boy. Yeah.
Oh.
He rewinds time.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that makes it really cool, honestly. If you read your opponent, that's super cool. Should we rate the super? I think we should rate the super. Yeah. Yeah, let's check them out. I don't think I've seen them all just yet. Alright, Braum super is first. Super 1. Pretty basic, but it's from the game. That's his ultimate in the game. Give it like a 6? Yeah, I like it. It's expressive. It's cool. It covers the whole screen. Does it cover the whole screen? Oh my god, it does. Okay, yeah. No, I'm gonna give that like a 6 for sure. It's pretty cool. Super 2. It's a little bit more cinematic. It gives me Unbreakable. I think that's more of thinking of the utility. Just on looks. Boing. I think it's cool too. I would give that a 6 too. Not much to go crazy about. What carries everything? His ultimate. This is probably the best one in the game. It's a 10 out of 10 for sure. But like, everything about it is great. It's cute. The expressions on the Boros are really good. On the enemy that's getting hit. Even Braum, just like in the beginning. Yeah, it's a 10 out of 10. It's the best super in the game for sure. Alright, my boy. He's got pretty cool ones, I would say. Yeah, that one's pretty plain. But it's like the classic anime, like, went through you, second hit while I'm sheathing the sword. I'm gonna give that a 7, and I'm probably giving it more points above Braum's because I am a biased Yaoso man. Lamau. Alright, number 2. Super 2 is fine. It's just one big tornado hit, which is from the game. I think it's like a 5. Like, yeah, like that's just kind of it, right? That's it. That's enough. That's all it needs to be. I want to say this is maybe the second best super in the game.
Face the wind. Feel its fight.
You know, you cut the moon, you get the little, and then you think it's done, and then it's not. He hits him with a tornado, and I think it's pretty cool. I think the first few hits here are okay. I think they wanted to show how cool he looks by like focusing on him instead of the character he's hitting. So I'll give it like a solid 8, but I give it an extra point because level 2 into level 3 combos, just like his ult in the game, in League. So I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. It's a cool reference. I really appreciate that. I dig it, I dig it, I dig it. Alright, now for the next batch. Probably the character I use the least. Super 1. Bop, bop. Actually, we'll give this like a 6. Big splashy animation, very simple, but for a simple super, I think it actually looks pretty good. It's got some good range too. That'll make up for level 2, which utility-wise, I'm gonna give it like, it's gonna give it the most points because it's just an install. Nothing else to it. But it looks good. It puts like the wave in the background, which I kind of hadn't seen. Looks like you're underwater. I'll give it a 5. It's just, it does what it needs to do. For level 3. Yeah, look at that. So, I would have put this as one of the better supers. It definitely is one of the better supers in the game. But I think there's one gripe I have with it. You see the 3D animated eye, and then you get like a 2D chomp. I think the 2D chomp could have been 3D. I don't know if it's because of resources or something, or they wanted to make it quicker, but because of that, I think I'm gonna give it an 8. I think it's fine.
Let's go.
All right, time for Ari, who I'm not the biggest fan of.
Heart on.
All right, so it's just simple. It's definitely from her game. It's literally her Q. If you hold it, it behaves more like her Q, and it does
Heart on.
2 hits instead of a multi-hit. Like this. Does it do less damage? It does do less damage when you do the hold, because you can combo off it more. So I'll give it like a 6. It's not bad. Level 2. Yeah, it's her ultimate. The only reason I'm gonna give this a 5, it's just kind of whatever, is because her S2 is also the same thing, basically. It's just a bigger version of it. It's like Psycho Crusher and Ultimate Psycho Crusher with Bison. I think it's just like, we don't really need to do that twice, you know? Level 3?
Don't look away. Give me your heart.
It's fine. I have a personal bias thinking it's just whatever. I think it's weird that she just dashes around. Like, it's very Ari, I guess, because of her dashing. But she just dashes to dash and then just, like, hits you with one giant beam. I don't think it's anything super special. I'll give it, like, a 6. 6.5 for the cinematics.
Don't look away.
But, like, yeah, half of it is just her not even, yeah, just, like, dashing around.
Give me your heart.
And to be completely honest, I don't think the line is very good. But that's just me. That's my personal bias on it, so. Alright, last but not least, my purple boys. I didn't expect to like Darius so much, and I kind of hate that I do, because I hate him in the game, in League. But let's check out his supers. I think they're fine. Yeah, there's not much to go off of with Darius. Most of his gameplay is big hammer, go boom. So considering what they had to work with, I think this is fine. It's like a 6, you know. There's a big impact on it, and I do like that it can OTG. So I'll give it an extra point. If not, I would say it's pretty middle ground. Right, level 2. It's just a big swing. I would say I'd give it like a 5. It's middle of the ground. Again, he's got a big hammer. There's like, I guess you could do other stuff, but I think they just look whatever. Level 3 might be better.
Stand with me. Fall before me.
Yeah, same thing. Big hammer swings.
Stand with me.
Or big axe swings. Pretty expected of Darius.
Fall before me.
There's a splash of color, a little bit more cinematic. I'll give it a 7. But yeah, not really much else you could do with Darius on the hammer. Or on the axe. Why do I keep saying hammer? Alright, big boy Echo. Echo's supers are actually not the greatest. That's basically just his Q from League. Utility is fine and stuff, you know. I think it's just very, like, this is his thing. But it's just a better S1. A bigger S1. Give it a 5. Level 2 for Echo. It's an install, so there's not really much else you can do. It looks cool. It does, like, a lot of stuff. You know, like, that's crazy. On just looks, I would say it's definitely like a 5, so another middle of the ground one. But it's fine. You know, on the fact that it's really good, probably gonna be great, I'm gonna say like a 6. It's level 3. I really like. I think that's pretty up there. I'm gonna give that a solid 8. I think it's super good, super fun. Working with time going back is super sick, because that's his whole gimmick. And I just like the zoom in, that it's just like a flick. Something about that is just cool. I give it an 8. But, let me see if I can get this to work. You probably have a clip of it. Echo super as a second super. Hit me, boy. Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
He rewinds time.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that makes it really cool, honestly. If you read your opponent, that's super cool. I'm gonna say a 9 because when you get hit, he like reverses time. It's a little cinematic. I like that a lot. It's super cool.